it shows in the trailer as well. So is this going to be a completely cheeky film for you? Is it fun like that?
Yes, it is fun. And I think Raj and TK have written something when we were working with them on Go Goa Gone. I thought that was really funny. And so, you know, we wanted to do something else together. And this happened, and we read it and thought it was quite new and progressive. And it's also a bit of a spoof on romantic comedies. The guy, the writer, lives in America, so his sensibility is slightly different. And he has to write a Bollywood film. So in a way, we're kind of making a little bit of healthy fun of ourselves.
I'm particularly interested in who came up with this title.
I think it was Rajan TK. It was always the title. Yeah. It came with the script, yeah.
Too many trips to a very close-by destination, but we will talk about that later. Dinesh, you've got a great association with Eros as well. This is the third big film, and Cocktail was fantastic, and Love Aajkal as well, and now this as well. So
actually, we've done Go Goa Gone also with
yeah,
them, so
okay.
Fourth.
So this is it's working well. This relationship is working very well.
We both have
yeah.
a very healthy equation with both the Lulla brothers, and we've with both Sunil and Kishore Lulla. Yeah. And I think we've done what like Saif said, it's a comedy that on romantic comedies. We've done Love Aajkal and Cocktail, and now in a way we're making fun of romantic comedies. So I think it's a good team and it's worked for us so far. So
looks good as well. So we'll talk to the two men in question, Raj and DK, the directors. Let's call them on stage, and a big round of applause as well, guys.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Hi all.
This duo, very dynamic. Love the films, love the look of all the films that they jump into. And this gentleman as well, Mr. Saif Ali Khan. A word about him. The first word that comes to your mind.
Happy ending.
Really? Did he have a lot in the film?
I don't know. We'll have to ask him that question.
Okay, we'll come to that. But otherwise, he looks a lot of fun to work with. I mean, I haven't worked with him, so I can't comment on that, but you will have to tell me.
Fair enough. But the genesis of the idea, I think this film is tailor-made for Saif, right? Because of all the people today, he's had so many rom-coms that is made and people have loved them. And
they made money as well. Not all rom-coms make money.
He's made money. They made money, actually. Yeah. And so I think it's best for him to kind of, be in a position where he can poke fun of his own films in a certain way. But this film is also a rom-com at heart, so it's the next step for him to take.
Your experience on the set, is it always madness on the set, or especially when you do comedies, or was it very organized and organized chaos, as you want to say it?
It's like clockwork. Saif shows up on time and we're done by lunchtime.
There's a huge smile there. There's a huge smile.
No,
yeah?
It's you have to put parentheses and say everything opposite of this. But it was great fun. Saif, he talked enough about Saif, but it's Saif's sense of humor that really connects the film to the audience and everybody. At the same time, the cast is terrific. I mean, for us, a big discovery was Illeana in terms of the way she progresses in the film. And Ranveer, of course, is hilarious as ever. Ranveer, that was Ranveer, I think. And
cheering for himself.
Kalki.
But I will cheer for you as well when you come on stage.
Yeah, and Kalki steals every scene she is in. So it's just, and Govinda, of course, every line made sense and it was hilarious. So for us, it's a great opportunity and, something to put together with this great ensemble cast.
Yeah, Govinda's back to form in this film. I mean, as you can see in the trailer, it's
राइटिंग बहुत मुश्किल होती है, मतलब हंसाना कॉमेडी या सिचुएशनल तो ठीक हो जाता है, लेकिन लिखना बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है. Do you all find writing tough to get it across, or is the direction part easier?
Well, it's part of the process. It has to be done.
Do you hire them, or do you you're writing it yourself only and then take it forward?
No, we write it ourselves. We also have a third writing partner, Sita Menon, who's pretty much collaborated with us on all our scripts.
Okay.
She's not here today.
Probably at home. Okay. Yeah. Right, so what we'll do now is...
a special mention to even Hussain Dalal, who's done the dialogues for Happy Ending. And I think these guys have really enjoyed working with him. It's for the first time, but he's done really well.
That scene of her leaning forward is just mind-blowing. We'll talk about that. But, so let's start calling the cast in no particular order at all. And I can't see one of them. So we'll start with Illeana, gorgeous as ever. A big round of applause for her. I'm sure we can do better than that. Little bit. Thank you. Fun again.
Hello.
Hello. It looks very nice. Is this the first time you saw the trailer?
Oh no, I've seen it many, many times before.
And this gentleman standing on your right.
Yes.
Very fidgety right now, but how is he on the set?
A mix of fidgety and calm, I suppose. You know, he's got his moods, but he's unbelievably entertaining. I'll give him that.
I want to ask you, are those lines actually all in the script, or do you come up with some of them yourself? Yeah, in the film.
Most of them are in the script, but there's a little bit of improvisation sometimes.
In the
So
trailer,
what the
are there any
directors-
improvised lines?
Yes, maybe. The director
The
said
last
that,
word in the trailer is an improv.
yes, yeah. I think they said that they wanted to shoot the film in a little conversational kind of way rather than dialogue-y. So, you know, you kind of say some words under your breath and improvise a few sentences here and there. Yeah, so that happened.
It worked very well. And now, let me break the monotony and call another funny gentleman who's fantastic, one of the best actors I've seen in a long time. And he works very well with the mic as well, Ranveer Shore, who has come like an avalanche onto the stage. Ranveer, good to see you on screen again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And you keep taking these breaks. This time you were on TV in the break, but otherwise, why do you take these long breaks?
I think those breaks, Salil, are called unemployment. That's when you're not employed and you're looking for work. And it's true. Yes, I get a lot of them.
Okay.
Every time.
But you're looking good. The beard is also suiting you.
Thank you.
Are
You
you here-
started with just the slip of a trimmer and cut to it's the Gurdas Man cut.
So now, let's actually hear, how is Ranveer like on the set? How is he? Is he, because he has these amazing expressions of his that, I've seen at work also. But on set, how is he?
Tell us.
I can't find the words to describe it. So
You're writers. You're related to the film. You have to come up with words.
he's
Come
a
on.
hilarious guy. You just saw him. He's great in improv. He's right on, bang on spot every time. So
Yeah, and that's one of the things we're going for in this film is for the act. You put the actors together there and don't call cut until they keep improving, until they come up with something brilliant, and they almost always do.
Everybody got that? You want to repeat that?
Do you want another mic?
Tell me something. Does he stick to the script? A lot of actors who are brilliant at improv end up doing their own bit also and they bring it in. Do you find it tough to stick to a script, Ranveer?
No, not at all. Actually, that's why I start off on a film, to give the impression that I've done a lot of improv, but actually it's all about the script. So once again, Rajan DK had a fabulous script, and I agree with them. It was custom made for Saif. It was right up his alley. The part that they've given me, which I'm fortunate enough to get, was right up my alley. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's rare, during a film shoot for me to be enjoying more while I'm shooting than I'm not shooting. But in this film, it was more fun shooting the scenes than, even more than the fun we were having off the camera. So thank you, Raj, DK, and Saif for your generosity as a co-actor. It was amazing.
मैं उम्मीद तो यही करूंगा कि आपको थोड़ा और देखें. बहुत कमाल के एक्टर हैं आप.
Thanks.
लेकिन जिस लेडी का आपने जिक्र किया था थोड़ी देर पहले, also कमाल की actress who's stolen every scene apparently. Kalki, can you please come on stage?
I'm sorry, I'm supposed to break the monotony over here.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All these boys on the set, who's the naughtiest one?
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Like, oh, it's so difficult.
Okay, who's the best one? Who's the most saintly? They all look naughty then. Okay, who's the most saintly?
Raj is by far the very well-behaved good boy. He's the one who does all the work. I don't know what DK does. Okay, DK is the one on set who's always like complaining and crying and
Really?
throwing tantrums. It's like giving competition to Saif. Yeah.
Did you say that Saif throws tantrums?
No, I didn't say
like
that. I
that.
was just, making a joke. Everything in jest.
Super. Wonderful. So I've had my fill with you all because now I'm going to leave you all to the entire Q&A with anybody who wants to ask a question. Thank you so much for joining us on stage. Do you all want to do?
Brilliant job.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, in the 5 minutes that I've spent on stage, would you like a group photograph before or after the questions? After, no? So we'll open up then. Anybody who wants to ask up? फोटो मैं बाद में ही करूंगा 10-15 मिनट बाद ही होगा तो I see so many hands up. Okay, wonderful. One sec behind you. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Hi Saif, here.
Yes.
आपने बीच में काफी एक्सपेरिमेंट किए लेकिन हम ये कह सकते हैं कि ये आपके जॉनर की कॉमेडी है